Hello friends, I wanted to show you guys an idea I had today. So I've been trying for the past year to get some plants started to make a cottage flower garden in front of my house. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So far I have a really plain front wall, so I've cut out, I just made these curvatures in my yard, and then I've got like some sages planted, a couple of rose bushes, and these are some perennial bulbs in there. Not a whole lot is flowered right now, but when all this blooms it'll be really pretty. In the back I've got cosmos and zinnias and some just different things. But anyway, I was thinking what would be really pretty once all these flowers start to bloom is to have some big just leafy plants to fill in some gaps. And I got an idea for what I should use for that. So most of you have seen the plant called plantain. I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is plantain, and I'm going to set it on the ground to show you. These are a couple of them that I pulled out just a while ago from my yard, from my pasture. You often will see them in the springtime growing, and they won't have these. There's like the stems that grow seeds on top. They won't have those in the beginning. They'll have these leaves, and they're long and skinny, and I don't know if you can tell, but the veins go all the way from the tip to the end, every single vein. They don't start from this middle vein out, right? They go from, all of the veins go that way. And so a lot of times you'll see this plant growing in the wild, in your yard, and a lot of people want to kill it. And you think nothing of it. Okay, and so anyway, what I do when I find these, not always, but sometimes, I will pull these before they get these seed stems, when they're small and really nice and green and fresh in the springtime. And I'll use a spade to nicely get them out and not hurt the roots. And I'll plant them in my garden. And this is what happens. It turns into this big plant. This is actually many of them right now, but look how big these leaves are. Do you see? I plant these with really nice compost, good, moist, fluffy compost amended soil, and they get huge. And all you do is whenever you start seeing these seed stems, I don't know what they're called, I call them seed stems. When you see them growing, you pinch them off. So let's see if I have any. Here's one right here. See that? I'm just gonna pinch that head off and toss it. And so here's another one. I'm gonna pinch it off and just toss it. So whenever this one got a little too ahead of me. That's another plant. I'm just gonna throw it because I have enough here. All right, let me show you this small one. I'll move this one to my garden. This is a small one. And the leaves are starting to become more broad instead of long and skinny. There's no seed pods on it yet. So I'm actually gonna remove that and put it in my flower garden. Let's see if I have any more. I think there's a small one in here. I can't really get it from the root. Anyway, I'll have to come back and get some more with the roots. But come take a look at this other one that just showed up in my garden. It's gorgeous. Look at this. Look at this one. Isn't that pretty? Look how huge these leaves are. People like elephant ears and things like this. Will grow you some free plantain. It's awesome. But now see, if I don't pinch these seeds off, they're going to shrivel up and die. They're going to dry up. They're going to replant, and this whole plant's going to die. So they're really easy to just break. Usually I get them with my fingernail. That one got too far ahead of me. I'll have to get my cutters and just take those off. And this will actually live, I guess, indefinitely. I mean, those other ones are probably close to 2 years old. This one's about a year old. And it's gorgeous. Look how full and pretty. That's one plant. Isn't that pretty? That would look gorgeous mixed in with all my flowers. So anyway, I'm going to go put this one in my flower bed, and I'm going to take care of it. And it's super easy.